think it's easy to say, hey, we have to do X, Y, and Z, but there really has to be a shift in terms of values, because values is what drives behavior, right? So if we really value, man, I really value community. I really value seeing women represented in these circles. I really value that we help each other stand on one another's shoulders.
But without coming together, there really isn't a village. Each and every one of us, we're part of that village. You know, it's like building a house. Without a foundation, there really isn't a house.
If you're talking about the village, so often it's about me and about my house. But it really isn't, is it? It's about my house, but it's about myself, but it's also about my neighbor.
From my personal way of supporting a village is when someone calls me, one of the first things I'll ask is, how can I help?
Being a healthy village, we need to support each other. Definitely when I think about the support, I look to people that are elder so that they can provide wisdom for us, and we need to pass that from generation to generation.
My assignment is transformation. And the first person I want to transform is me. I want to start respecting other people. I want to start respecting younger women and not thinking that, I know it all. I have to start understanding for a village to work, Lou, you have to change.
I'm thinking that this is a clean slate and we go in here. So how do we create a healthy, viable, nurturing village? It can start where the village provides a livable basic income to everyone, so that that's not an issue about survival. Where am I going to live? Am I going to be homeless? Am I going to have enough to eat?
If we're making a decision, a conscious decision and choice to make a decision, are you like the buoy that's floating in the water, that's being kind of go this way, go that way based on the circumstances in the environment, or are we going to be the ship that's going to tread the water and create the kind of a thriving community that we want?
I think by building relationship with one another, then you can figure out what resources we have among each other to make the community grow. Mm-hmm. Everybody has to be able to share what they're bringing to the table so that everyone knows that they are welcome at the table.
If someone talks to me confidentially, they should be able to trust me and say, hey, you know what? I can talk to her and she will be trustworthy. So I think that being trusted in a village it's like a cobweb. It takes so many different forms when you understand that trust technically weaves the community together.
All the social media, the Twitter, the emails, all the technology, nothing still cuts through better than personal relationships, the power of personal connections.
As women, we have to stick together, we have to support each other. It's not competition, but it's rather building one another up.
At the core of it, we have to have a vision so that we're not going in different places and we're not building these different communities that aren't supporting the whole overall. So I think each of us acknowledging, hey, this is our shared vision, and here's the seed that I'm going to plant. Here's the water that I'm going to bring to water that seed, or I'm going to bring an entirely new seed, or I'm going to bring some fresh soil, or tomatoes, lettuce. So I think, but it's all going to work towards that common goal of building that beautiful garden. I mean, this is a whole sermon right here.
Not every woman will get to the C-suite in corporate America, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Your C-suite may be at home with your family. Your C-suite may be building communities throughout the country, throughout the world. It's not about what people think you should be doing, where you should be going, and why. Find your why.